How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to watch Naruto Shippuden episode 358. Last episode, Itachi joined Anbu.
If you want to help support our channel, our Patreon link is down in the description below. You'll get early access to all the videos that we post onto our YouTube channel, and you get full and reactions to the Naruto Shippuden series. So if you're interested in those, make sure you check it out. Now on to the anime. We'll show you.
I can't believe you're spying on them.
ウチハの警務部隊に非戦闘員を保護させ、後方に待機させるべきだ。ウチハ一族の同日は九尾を抑えるのに使えるのだ。九尾を操るのにも使えるのだ。
It was Danzo's fault that they weren't in the
そのま
front.
ま自分たちの力としたら、ウチハマダラの再来となる。里の若者たちも保護対象とせよ。
I wonder what he actually did though. Did he really?
That was technically just Danzo's order, but then it's like in the name of the Leaf Village, which just like created more tensions between the Uchiha clan and the Leaf Village, when it was actually just Danzo's idea.
この度の九尾事件、わからぬことが多すぎる。ウチハのものではないのか？
ウチハの同日なら九尾を会うしな。
しかし目的はこの復権、ウチハ地区を暗視体制に置くのだ。それ反発を招く。
So they were secretly watching, but they had to keep pushing it and move them.
団蔵様の暗部も見張っている。どうする？仲間にこのことを伝えに行くか。
Whoa.
任務は任務です。お前の場合いるんだから余計にだ。そうだろうな。
Oh, that's so cute.
やめなさいよ。
おい、何の騒ぎだ。だからバックね。警務部隊なんかお呼びじゃねえよ。君みたいに隠れてる。
Oh.
How can he even talk shit when they were not doing anything either?
That's literally because of them too.
いや、反発である。わしらがウチハ鏡を忘れなどせん。あやつなども助けられた。ウチハ一族はこの葉の仲間だ。止めておけるものならばな。
He keeps pushing them to. Whoa. He did that from that far away.
The range is insane.
Huge. Shisui is insane.
Oh shit. We have to escape.
これでおとなしくなるだろう。でしたら三代目にお願いが。一族と里を再び信頼でと思っています。
前を見ているとウチハ鏡を思い出す。
まだまだ及びません。
He's so humble. I like him.
俺もクーデターには反対だ。よほどのことをしなければ。分かっている。お前は動かない方がいい。なぜだ？疑っている。上命じてきた。
Oh, it's only because they trust each other they can talk about it.
今夜、ウチハがまた会合を持つ。何が祭事？その敵対心を利用して。
That's exactly what you are doing. You cannot say that, Danzo.
クーデターの準備だ。ウチハ止水。そしてもしウチハをおったなら、
ことは松神を使います。
お前の同術か。
And Danzo wanted that.
ことなく己の意志で動いているかのように操るという。頼むぞ止水。
I feel bad for him.
He's such a humble guy. He just wants to help out, but Danzo ends up freaking killing him. Or stealing his eye.
何でしょうか、団蔵様。そろそろ
This is it.
会合の時間なのですが。
三代でも里のそう消えぬぞ。
The distrust only exists within you,
ですが、
Danzo.
時間をかけていけば。
それにだ。
Just get rid of you.
Oh, he admits it. It's him.
Just get rid of him.
It's just you.
しかし団蔵様その時にはこのわしにもことあまやらを使うのか車輪がわしが使うごめん
Oh! He
ただ
tried.
の現実です
How did he get his eye?
No! What did he do? Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Danzo! What the f-
That's how he did it. Here it has one.
車輪がこの目にいただく
He's
He used
isn't that?
it! Oh my god!
豪華級
Are you kidding me?
新進の術かおい
I...
What the frick, man? We actually saw that fight right there, man. That was so messed up.
Fucking Danzo.
Dude, that was.
うちは団蔵に右目を奪われたこの目はお前に渡す止水頼めるのは親友のお前だけだ
Man, Shisui is such a pro. He's such a man. What?
Man, freaking
so
Danzo's
upset
such
how
a scum,
He
man.
went down. Oh, he deserved more than this. He's such a good guy.
確かに受け取ったぞ友なら沈め
Oh, that's how he died.
Oh my
They never
God.
showed that part when he jumped off.
うちかに水を殺したと疑う者がいるようだが
He can read it now, I think.
But only partially, right?
But the stone's a lie, so. Holy shit.
Yo, that's
Oh
how,
my god.
that's how he made a name for himself.
Jeez.
These Anbu missions.
Like, Anbu already does most of the dirty work already. Like, do we really need the foundation? Man.
I can't believe Shisui went down like that. Remember? Because before they never showed him actually jumping off the cliff, so we were jokingly saying like, oh, maybe he's still alive.
Mhm.
This episode showed he's actually gone. I'm actually
They
so
they
pissed off
showed-
on Danzo right now.
I can't believe they showed Danzo, like, taking it, right?
It feels like everything is
Have we seen it
instigated
before?
by him. We knew he took it, but they never
They
actually
never showed
showed
us,
him
right?
doing it.
That was
Yeah.
rough, like, them showing us that.
It sucks because Shisui had so much trust for Danzo,
Yeah.
and Danzo just betrayed him.
Mhm.
It's shitty because like Danzo is always expressing his concerns about other people and his distrust about other people, when in reality he is the one that everybody should be not
Yeah.
trusting
Mhm.
because of his actions. Like I feel like Danzo doesn't trust other people. It's because of his own character,
Mhm.
right? He believes that everybody is like him, like
Yeah.
for self-interest, right? So then
Mhm.
that's why he's always
That's
so
true.
distrusting of other people. But
Mhm.
if you personally, your character is somebody that is trusting, then I feel like you would be more trusting of other people. Like good example is like Naruto, right?
Mhm.
He's a complete opposite of Danzo, and the reason why he trusts other people so much is because his character is trustworthy, right?
Mhm.
Whereas someone like Danzo, who's always like kind of trying to think of secret, like trying to do things behind other people's back and stuff, that's why he has that distrust, right? Because he genuinely believes that other people are like him, when it's not necessarily true. It's like it's so frustrating too, like seeing everything kind of play out. It almost feels like Danzo had a really big role in it. Like for it all stems from his distrust for the
Mhm.
Uchiha clan. Like, oh, he didn't want them to partake in the Nine-Tailed Fox because helping with the Nine-Tailed Fox incident, because he thought, oh, they might take control. He was saying that they might try to take control
over.
of the Nine-Tailed Fox in order to gain more power.
Mhm.
It's like, but where did that assumption come from? Like, that's just based on assumptions from decades ago,
Yeah, the
right?
past,
Like,
yeah.
it's not. I feel like everything after was somewhat valid, but the initial distrust of the Uchiha clan,
That's
I
from
don't know.
Danzo, though.
I don't know. It's so complicated
That's
because
from
like
Danzo.
from history you can see that it is only the Uchiha clan that can do something like that,
Mhm.
like the Sharingan.
They weren't.
So
They weren't wrong. Obito was Uchiha.
yeah. they weren't wrong, but at the
but
same time,
he wasn't.
I feel like just throwing everybody under the bus. I don't know. It's hard to say. Like I can see it from both sides. It's like, you know that it can only be an Uchiha, but at the same time, it's not really fair for you to just throw all the Uchiha under the bus because of this one incident. And I think for Danzo, he was thinking that the clan was plotting it together. That was the issue, right? He thought the clan was plotting the whole thing together and put the Nine-Tailed Fox under their power. I think that's what he was assuming. That's why he distrusted the whole clan itself. That's why there was so many measures. Because remember, we were thinking like, oh, if they believed that it was just happened to be one of the Uchiha members that was doing this, then they wouldn't have had to go through all these extents, because they could have just like investigated secretly, like how they were already doing through the surveillance, and then eventually they would have realized that no one really in the Uchiha clan currently would have been able to do something like that. But I think it's because Danzo had distrust for the whole clan itself rather than just like an individual.
And he wasn't gonna change. Like, look what he said to Shisui before he took his eye.
Yeah.
It's like, are you gonna use your jutsu on me?
Right. I think it's just like he refused to have any trust. Like with every incident that happened, it just breeded more distrust with everything, right?
Because he believes that whatever he does, whatever he believes in, he is right. Everyone is wrong.
I think it's because he's so pessimistic. He always keeps thinking like, what if this happens? Like he's always thinking like, in case this happens, I will do this. But like, that incident may not ever actually happen, so he might be preparing for something that might not necessarily happen. I think that's the issue, is that he keeps preparing for like the worst case scenario,
and it just makes things worse.
Yeah, it just
like
makes
getting the
things
police
worse.
force to help the civilians, right? And then the civilians took it the other way. They're like, oh, they didn't help, but it was an order from the leaf, aka Danzo, right?
Exactly.
So
I think that's
not much you can do about it.
I think that's the issue too, because like it eventually led to discrimination between the village as well. It was not just a matter of like the Hokage and the council that disliked the Uchiha clan or had distrust for the Uchiha clan, but due to like Danzo's actions from the Nine-Tailed Fox incident, it ended up having like, it kind of changed the way the other villagers viewed the Uchiha clan as well. Now
chain reaction.
Yeah, it was a chain reaction. Like things just got so messy and snowballed really quickly. Like, and I feel like this episode really shows it. Like, I don't actually really know how you would have stopped this whole thing, because you can kind of understand from both sides.
But I feel like this main thing is Danzo here. Like, if Shisui was actually able to go to the assembly and he actually did his thing, like would everything would have worked out? You know what I mean? I mean,
like, yeah, I think that's also a thing, but like, I think that's a possibility, but that would have required Danzo to have trust in Shisui, right? And like, he never trusts anybody else except himself. So I feel like the way he acted is very true to his character, because like, his concerns about Shisui using Koto Amatsukami on him is valid too, though. Like, I don't think that but
he has Sharingan, you know what I mean?
I think I feel like it's a valid concern for him. Like, think of it from Danzo's perspective, somebody that doesn't trust anybody except himself, right? And then Shisui has this like crazy power that could control people without them even realizing. I feel like someone that's like doesn't really trust people in the first place, finding that out, like that this power exists, would just only make him distrust Shisui rather than actually trust Shisui. I think that's the issue. But I think that's just the issue with Danzo's character himself, is just Danzo. Though. Yeah, he just does not have trust for
someone
other
who's
people.
untrustworthy shouldn't be in such a powerful position. That's how I feel like. He caused a lot of problems.
Yeah. The distrust all just stems back from like the past though. Like, he personally has not actually experienced anything for the Uchiha clan, from the Uchiha clan, for him to actually distrust them in any way. Like, yes, there was like incidents in the past, like with Madara and everything, right? I feel like those incidents, he did not like affect him directly. Like, I don't know. Actually, was he alive? He was alive during the Madara
He did talk
incident.
about first and second Hokage, so...
Yeah, it's hard to say. But it's like weird because in Madara's case, right, it was just one individual, but in here he's throwing the whole clan under the bus. Like, that's the issue I have with him. Like, if he just had distrust for a certain Uchiha member, like he suspected that there was one individual within the Uchiha clan that caused that whole incident, then I would be more understanding of that. But he suddenly just throws the whole Uchiha clan under suspicion just because of something that happened in the past with Madara. But it's like, that was just one individual?
They also have like this friend that they keep talking about, this Uchiha member.
Kagami.
Yeah, that's
Uchiha.
highly regarded, but he's still attacking the whole clan, right? So I just feel like he wants to get rid of them. Like, what's a fitting answer for Danzo? I don't get it. Like, does he want to get rid of them? Does he want to kill all of them? Like, what will make him happy?
Like, what will make him actually trust the Uchiha?
Well, he's never gonna trust them, but why don't you just flat out, like, does he want to just wipe them off? Like, does he want them not a part of the
he doesn't
village?
he doesn't want them part of the village.
But that's the funny thing too. He has Sharingan and shit, and he like uses them, but he doesn't trust them or anything.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's just messed up.
He just wants to use their power, but he's also scared of that power because he recognizes that power, right? Like, he himself recognizes that the Uchiha clan are really strong. That's why he even goes after their Sharingan, because he knows that their visual prowess is very strong and powerful, and he wants it for himself. Like, he wants to benefit from them, but he doesn't actually want them as part of the village because he's scared of that power himself. Man.
I don't know, Danzo attacking the whole Uchiha clan is kind of like dissing his friend, who's a Uchiha member, you know what I mean? Like, it's like you're going after his whole clan, but here you're talking about how you have a friend who saved you countless times, and they're a Uchiha member, you know what I mean? It's like,
yeah,
it's kind of messed up.
It's pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
I just like, I don't understand because they like obviously had surveillance. Remember we were talking about this before? It's like, oh, like if I was in this position and I was forced to do this, that most I would just like do surveillance and then check like who might potentially be a suspect.
But they can't find anything,
them.
So now
but
they're just suspecting as everyone.
Exactly, like that doesn't make any sense. It's suddenly like just because you cannot find any evidence, now their whole clan is suspicious. Like, I understand where the suspicion stems from, but the fact that they couldn't find anything and the suspicion still kept going, right? Like, usually if there's like some kind of case in real life, right, if you have suspicion on someone but you don't actually have solid evidence, you still cannot really do anything about it unless you have solid evidence. That's the issue. They don't have solid evidence, and like here's and somewhat tries to like stand up for them, but he doesn't do enough. Like, he just lets Danzo do what he wants.
Thanks for watching, everyone. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up. It really helps with the channel. And if you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button. We'll see you guys in the next video.
Bye.
Peace.